Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the 5 alternatives that I have picked to replace the most popular bags from Hermes. I do realize you get the usual, the Capucine or the Peekaboo and stuff like that, but I've gone and picked one bag for each of the bags, and bags that I think are great alternatives but also relatively new and aren't as popular as a lot of the other bags that, you know, people usually would pick. I'm not picking the usual suspects. I've gone out and I've looked at different bags and I've picked bags that you wouldn't see a lot of people wearing. Bags that aren't very common but are a great alternative. They also have great price points. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first bag that we're going to be looking at, and I'm going to be giving you the alternative to, is going to be the Kelly Pochette. You guys know that it's actually quite difficult, and a lot of people say it's much harder to get this bag as opposed to the mini Kelly. I would beg to differ because I got this one and I didn't even want it. Not that I didn't want it, but I didn't ask for it. A mini Kelly was on my wish list. This wasn't on my wish list, and this was what I was given, I guess, instead of a mini Kelly. I'm not complaining, by the way, because at the time I may have been a little bit like, because I'm very strict when it comes to Hermes bags. I want what I want, and I don't really want to explore other things until I get what I actually want. But I'm so happy I took it because I was this close to turning it down. The alternative that I would pick for this, and it's actually a bag that I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking at myself, I know. The Civet Symmetry Top Handle bag. This is one of those bags that I think is a great alternative. Before we start talking about the actual bag itself, let's talk about the price point, guys, because the price point on this bag is amazing. The Kelly Pochette is, I think, just under £5,000 if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm terrible with prices and remembering prices of things. But I think the Kelly Pochette is just under £5,000. This is £1,256. It's giving chic. It's not over the top. It's not something that's gonna get outdated and you're gonna look at it in a few years' time and be like, oh, what was I thinking? It's very, very simple. It's in a smooth leather. You obviously do get different variations of this bag. I'm actually on their website right now. They have a white one. The white one is stunning. Oh my goodness. For the summer, guys, this bag is it. Sold out, so a little bit sad about that. So this would be my absolute top pick for the Kelly Pochette if I had to recommend a bag of a similar nature. Why do I have such a hard time saying similar? Of a similar nature to the Kelly Pochette. Before we move on to the second handbag, if you're new to my channel, then welcome. Please make sure you don't leave without hitting that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never ever miss a video. I post up all about luxury and fashion, so if you love that stuff, then you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're then gonna look at the Kelly Cut. With the Kelly Cut, I could have picked the long line length of the Civet, and it's actually called the Slim Symmetry Pochette in canvas. It's just simple, it's chic, great alternative, and it is, okay, it is a great alternative. However, I didn't pick that one. I picked the Bottega Veneta Andiamo long clutch. That bag is another one which I saw, I don't know, I just saw a random person doing an unboxing. You know when you're just skimming through videos on Instagram. I fell in love when she unboxed it. It's so stunning, and it's crazy because I remember when my SA told me, you know, why don't you consider the Kelly Cut? And I was like, no, it's not me, I don't see it, like how do you wear it, this and that. This is how closed off I was to other bags. As time has gone on, I'm starting to really, really love the look of the long clutches, and this one is absolutely stunning. I remember I was in Harrods once and I was talking to the Bottega Veneta SA, and this random lady out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, comes up and she puts her clutch onto the table, and it is this Andiamo long clutch. However, it is extremely rare because only like few were made, and it was in an exotic leather. She was so happy, like she just put it on the thing. She didn't speak English, so she was just smiling and, like, you know, she wanted us to acknowledge her bag. And yeah, it was absolutely stunning. It was in like a bluey, not a blue, but like a turquoisey, no, was it green? Oh, I don't remember for the life of me now. I should have taken a picture of it. She'd be so happy if she ever saw it in here, like, oh look, they're talking about my handbag. It was absolutely stunning. And the bag was actually very, very new. It had just recently been released. So I actually wasn't very familiar with it. When she put it on the countertop, I was a little bit like, huh? Confused. And then I realized, hang on, I understand why now. You know when you forget where you are. The price tag to it isn't too bad either. It's starting at 2,150, which comparing to Hermes prices, it's not that bad at all. We do know that Bottega Veneta in general, their pricing tends to be on the steeper side. Well, I feel anyway, personally, whenever I do look at their prices, I'm like, Up next, we have the Mini Kelly. This one was a little bit tricky because I was like, We all know the usual suspects, the Peekaboo, the Capucine. These are all the bags that usually majority of us would pick when picking a very similar bag to the Mini Kelly. However, like I said, I didn't want to pick bags that I probably mentioned in previous videos before, you know. I want to pick things that are new, things that you might not have seen. And this bag is actually from, I'm gonna say Bali, okay? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I'm gonna say Bali. And it costs 920 pounds. It's called the Leica Extra Small Leather Mini Bag in black. I really liked the look of this. First off, it's small, it looks this small. And second of all, it looks like it holds a lot, even though it is a mini bag. It's got 2 separate compartments in it. And for me, the minute I start seeing compartments in things and in handbags, I'm like, this is a great bag. This is the bag for me. I also appreciated the fact that it had your crossbody strap. It's got the top handle. Price tag, amazing, 920 pounds. Guys, we all know this costs over 7,000 pounds, okay? 7,000 pounds. This isn't even a quarter of the price. This one looks casual, and the reason why it looks casual is because you've got the extra compartments. That adds casualness to the bag, because now it no longer looks like a bag that's just there to elevate your outfit. It's there for practicality. And I feel like bags that look practical tend to look more casual as opposed to something that you could wear in the evening that's supposed to be sophisticated and make you look a certain way. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying all practical bags look, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but clearly it's not coming out right. So this would definitely be my pick for the Mini Kelly. I really do like the fact that this bag is and looks practical, but it's still a very small bag. Up next, we have the Birkin 25. There are so many, like so many alternatives that we could go through and just, you know, Birkin this, but today I have gone for, instead of all the usual suspects, I have gone for the Ferragamo Mini Studio Box Bag. This gives me Birkin Cellier vibes as opposed to Birkin Retourné vibes. Maybe I should put this Birkin back. So this one from Ferragamo, you've just got literally that gold bit of hardware in the middle of the bag. Very, very similar shape to the actual Birkin itself. The inside is just a big black hole. You do have a shoulder strap, however. This does make it a little bit more handy and versatile in comparison to the actual Birkin itself. Now, the price tag for this is 1,735. The Birkin starts at 8,500 and something, 530 I think. So, you know, pricing again, very, very different. And obviously, you know, we are talking about Hermes. We know that the prices from Hermes or Chanel, as a matter of fact, they're always going to be much, much higher than all the other luxury houses. Ooh, do you know what? I really like the bright colors of this bag as well. This blue one is absolutely stunning. It's giving me blue Zanzibar vibes. I think it's very, very chic, very, very classic, and very, very simple. Just like all the other bags, I feel like I'm just repeating myself. If you feel that way too, I'm very, very sorry. You can definitely see that this bag takes inspiration from the Birkin. It's very, very hard to find bags that are different. And when I mean different, I mean different. You know what I mean? Like the Loewe puzzle bag, for example. I know, sorry, I keep talking about the puzzle bag. Or actually, Bottega Veneta's Jodie bags. You know those iconic bags from those brands. There's no one else that does a similar version of those bags. Anyways, digressing, as I always do, and I need to go pick up my boys. It's like I never left, right? But I did, and I'm back now. What's the time now? 5:20, and I need to go out for dinner. So I need you guys' help. Let me know which bag is the one for this outfit. Let me move this. So we have my newest addition to my collection as an option, or this bad boy. This is what she looks like. She looks fabulous. And this is what this one looks like. I'm leaning maybe towards this one more. Let me know in the comments down below which one you guys think I should take for my lovely little date tonight. And now, jumping onto my last and final bag, before I had to rush off and go pick up my little munchkins, we are looking at the Hermes Constance. The first being the Celine Triomphe, but she is something that would be the obvious pick, right? So, parking her aside, we're gonna go for the Loewe. And what is this bag called? Sorry, 2 seconds, I don't remember the name of this bag. Goya. The Celine small Goya bag in silk calfskin. And that is priced at 2,500. Now this, as you guys can see, look at the strap. It's like identical to the Constance because it's on the outside and you can double it, and it's just so similar to the Hermes Constance. The actual strap is adjustable. So we have a one-up on this because you actually get an adjustable strap. Whether, for those of you that don't know, the Hermes Constance does not come with an adjustable strap. So if that bag doesn't fit you, then that's what it is, and it's not going to change in any way, shape or form. The only branding that it does have is the anagram logo on the front of the bag. It does come in an array of colors, which is my favorite. Good question. Oh, this is the same color as my puzzle. Considering I hated my Birkin for so long because of the color of it, it's funny how that's made such a U-turn. See, I'm glad I don't get rid of things. So yeah, that's my alternative to the Constance. And that's it. I've literally given you my top picks for each of the most popular Hermes handbags. And these are them. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I shall catch you in the next one. Have a beautiful rest of the weekend and a beautiful start to the week. Take care. Bye.